All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Shema Shai, by Shema Kakodash. We give double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who will teach well. And it's like and a hearty shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, we're going to go into this lesson speaking on learning Hebrew. All right, we have to learn Hebrew. So we're going to go over the alphabet. All right, and we're going to go over some words in the Hebrew. All right, got some flashcards. All right, and got the Lashon Kadash. All right, over here. So we're going to learn it, and we're going to go into some words. All right, because it's important for you to know the language of your heritage, and also it's important for you to know what these words mean, all right, and to understand what you're reading when you look at the Bible in the Blue Letter app, and you want to go into the definition of a word, right? So look at this word right here. You got ha, pak, hapak, all right, hapak. This is the letter ha. All right, this is pa and the ka. This is in the Assyrian Hebrew, right? Take away these vowel points. All right. Because the vowel points, they give it that Yiddish talking, I believe, right? But that's not who we are, right? So this is the word hapak, all right? Just so you can learn how to read it, right? And let's see. All right, let's see. So first, let's go over this precept. This is I'm gonna start at 8. This is Zephaniah 3:8. It says, "Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy." All right, and this is the Lord is putting war in the minds of these nations to come against America. You got the BRICS. All right, and I've seen some articles today where China has said it was the last straw for the United States, and their retaliation can be lethal. All right. Russia has one of its Satan 2 missiles, I believe it was called, combat ready. Okay. All right. And we know the fire of the Lord's jealousy is going to be those thermonuclear missiles that's going to get shot over here in Babylon. A part of that is part of his jealousy. The fire of his jealousy is going to be that thermonuclear missile fire is going to get shot over here. Right. So this is happening right as we speak. The Lord is preparing these nations for war, right? And then the Lord is going to, destroy them, right? But nonetheless, this is the point right here. It says, "For then will I speak to the people a pure language, right? That they may all call upon the name of the Lord, and his name is Yahweh, to serve him with one consent." All right. So we have to call upon the name of the Lord in order to be saved, right? But in order to call upon the name of the Lord, you have to know how to speak the Hebrew, right? You got to know how to speak the Hebrew, right? The Hebrew, all right? your tongue, your language, right? Lashon Kadash, all right? See it here. Let me make my screen so you can see me. All right? So you can see me. All right? So from the left, because you're looking at it backwards, right? This is my left, your right, right? I think that's how it goes. But you got the letter I. Okay, then you got the letter Ba. Yeah, then you got Ga. You got Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ha, Ta, Ya. You got Ka, got La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Tha. All right. This is how it's written in this top is how it's written in the Paleo, right? Here is written in the Syrian, right? You got A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ha, Salakia, Ha, Ta, Ya, Ka. All right, you see down here, this is the Ka, but at the end of a word, this is how it's written, right? Ka. You got La, you got Ma. Same thing at the end of a word that is being used, right? And this is how it's written. You got Na, same thing. Na is written. This is how it's written at the end of a word. You got Sa, I, Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, all right, Sha, and Tha. And then again with the Pa and the Taza at the end of every word, that at the end of the word, the last letter in the word that is a Pa or Taza or Na or Ma or Ka, this is how you would write it, right? This is how you would write it. It's important for us to know it in the Syrian, well, in the Paleo and in the Syrian, because when we look up the, to identify a word, right, in the blue letter, right, you see it in the Syrian Hebrew, right? Like right here, you got Sa, Pa, and then Ha, all right? Then here you got Ba, R, and so Ba, Ra, and Ra, right? See all these, you got to be able to identify it, right? Qua, Ra, and then Ah. Of course, it helps you right here, right? How to say it and how to identify it, but you also got to know the letters, because what if this isn't right here? How would you know what that letter is or what this letter is, right? So it's important for you to make yourself familiar with the letters, right? Familiarize yourself with the letters, right? Like, let's see here, the name of the Lord, right? You got Yahweh. It doesn't say Yahweh right here. It says Yehovah, right? But if we're looking at the letters, as we can go across the alphabet right here, right? All right, let's go across the alphabet, right? Let's start up here. Let's not even see it down there. Let's identify the letters up here, right? So where the question mark is, oh dang, you can't even see it. I'm tripping. Do this. I was pointing all that letters, you can't even see them, right? Salakia. So as I was saying earlier, right? They show you the letters here. They show you the letters here, and they also show you the word. But if you can't, you can look at these letters and say the word and say what letter it is as well. But if you don't know how to identify the letters, then you have to work on identifying the letters, right? So Sa, Pa, and then Ha, right here, right? So we was talking about the name of the Lord right here, right? So Salakia. All right. So without looking down here, right? And even if we do look down here, we know that it says, where it go? Yehovah, right? And we know that this is not the name of the Lord, right? His name is Yahweh, okay? Yah, Ha, and then Wa. All right, so let's go into it. Let's break it down. Let's read it from here, from right to left, right? So you got the letter. Let me get it closer so you can see. In the Syrian, you got the letter Yah right here. Yep, right here. You got a letter Ha right here. Ha. And then you got the letter Wa right here. Make sure I get it close enough for you to see it. Wa right here. And then you got the letter Ha right here again, right? So you got Ya, Ha, and then Wa. Connect those two, right? Then you got the name of the Heavenly Father. All right, so learn the letters, right? Learn the letters. It's important for you to learn the letters. It's important for you to learn the letters so you can speak and say the words. All right. So when you speak, you can make a formation of a word. Like right here, you got ha, pak, hapak, hapak. All right, hapak. Right. The letters are right here. Ha, ha. I'm sorry. Let me make sure I'm pointing at the right one because I can't see it from behind me. All right, you got ha. Then you got the pa right here. And then remember, as I was saying earlier in the video, when the letter ends with the ka, with the ma, a na, Salaki if you can't see it. So when the letter ends with the ka, a ma, a na, a pa, or the za, when the word ends with that, right? This is the formation of it, not this one or these ones up here, as you can see in the word hapak, right? It has this form of the letter K, or of the letter Ka, right? So it's important for you to get familiar with the Paleo and the Assyrian, right? Use flashcards. Use flashcards. I got flashcards, right? A couple weeks ago, the brother Aina from Dallas, he was doing a class on Hebrew, and he was like, "Brothers should have flashcards." So do flashcards with the basic letters and learn the letters, right? This is available anywhere on the internet, right? Use this. Look this up. Google it. Hebrew Lashawan Kadash, right? And I guarantee you this will pop up. You know, let's see. Look, I ain't spell it right because whatever. Can't really spell all the time, but it came up. Look right here. And then bam, there you go. This is nice right here. I would like to have that. But anyway, bam, there you go. Look right here. Let's see what this is about. Some history on it. Oh, well, I can read through this one day. All right. But here we go. Tips for learning a new language. Choose a word of the day. Right. We're going to go over some words. Okay. It says connect with friends and language partners. Right. Connect with brothers. All right. Brothers should be, as much as we can, having somewhat small conversations in Hebrew. Right. Instead of just saying, Khan all the time, or somebody should, there should be a word of the day amongst the camps, right? Maybe I could have that going on here in Virginia, right? But nonetheless, connect with friends and partners, all right? Always carry a notebook. You don't got to carry a notebook. Have some flashcards. Some flashcards. But start with the letters first, Have some flashcards. This is important. Set up a routine. Set up a routine, all right? At maybe 10 o'clock, if I ain't doing nothing or whatever your day is, before you go to sleep, write down the 10 letters, all right? And if once you get good at the letters in the Assyrian and the Paleo, because the writing is a thing too, because my handwriting isn't all that good, but nonetheless, if you're looking at this, you should be able to identify my handwriting, right? And so with this word right here, the Assyrian, right? Even if you know it if you don't know the Assyrian letters, but you can guess them based on what the Paleo letters are, then you should be able to say what this word is, right? But set up a routine. We all have things that we have set for our day. So set up a routine to learn the letters and make a flashcards with the letters, and then turn those flashcards into words, and then turn those words into conversation fillers or conversation pieces, right? Let's see, what else does it say? And that was about it, right? So the most important thing that I would say here is set a routine, all right? Connect with friends, brothers, all right? And choose a word of the day, right? um, so that new language, or that pure tongue that the Lord has turned unto us, all right, is the Lashawan Kadash, and we are learning it, and once we get into the kingdom, we'll be able to, speak it fluently. All right, there's some brothers that's great at speaking in Hebrew, all right, and they know it because they put the time in to learn it. That's the same thing that we gotta do, right? So I'm gonna just go through my flashcard. I got like 30 flashcards here, and we're gonna go over some letters and go over the words, right? So the first word here, all right, is you got the. Let me do it this way so you can see. All right. So the first word here, all right, is shamak. Okay, the letter. Let me do it like this because it's backwards for y'all, right? All right. Oh man, I hate this. Let me see. All right, here we go. This is better. All right, you got the sha, and you got the ma, and the ha, right? This is a connector here. All right, when these are connected, you drop the extra the ah in the last letter, right? In the last the two a's in this word, because ha has two a's in it. Once there's a connector there, you drop it. So the word is shamak, all right, and it means joy or cheerful or joy. Okay, shamak, all right. Let's see. All right, this word right here. All right, you got the tazah. All right, that's tazah in the Paleo. That's tazah in the Assyrian. All right, you got the da. It looks like a triangle, and you got the da in the Assyrian.
The Dark Triangle is a juvenile science fiction novel.
I don't know why Siri is talking that thing. Slakia. All right, and then you got Kwa. All right, Kwa in the Paleo and in the Assyrian. All right, I'm trying to look at it from behind. That's why I keep going the opposite way, Salakia. So you got the Kwa here, and then you got the Kwa here. So the word is Tazadak, right? And that word means justice, all right? And what we had read up here in Zephaniah 3 and 8, the Lord's going to bring forth justice, man, all right? When he burns his place up, man, especially here in Babylon, man, all right? And the Lord is gathering these nations up by the means of war, man. All right. But Tazadak, all right. Tazadak. All right. Shamak. All right. Let's see what else. All right. This word right here, right? You got the Ya in the Assyrian, you got the Ha in the Assyrian, and you got the Ya in the Assyrian, and you got the R, the Ra in the Assyrian. Right, so the word is vain, right? And you say Yah Rar, Yah Yar, Salakia, Yah Yar. All right, vain. All right, this world is vain. All right, everything here is vain. All right, it's all temporary. The Lord's going to destroy it, man. All right. All right. So you got another word here. I'm going over like 10 words with y'all, and then Lord will, every Saturday I can do this. But let me see. This probably be better for me. All right. You got the Na here in the Assyrian. I mean, in the Paleo, Salakia. And you got it here in the Assyrian. All right. You got the Ga here in the Assyrian, and you got it here in the Paleo. All right. You see this connector here. So when the connector is shown, you drop that Ah in the Shah, right? So it's Nagash, all right, here. Nagash. It's still the same, even without the connector here, right? Nagash. Let me turn it this way. Nagash, all right? And that means oppressed, all right? We are being oppressed day in and day out, all right? By our enemies that's round about us, man, okay? All right, the next word, all right, is you got the kata, all right, that connector there. So you drop that A at the end of ha, And you got Kata. All right, same thing here in the Paleo. That's the Ka and the Tha and the Ha. Remember, there's no extra A, right? So that means class. All right, brothers be doing classes all day, every day, right? Kata means class, right? And that's where you go to learn, right? Like you was in school, you went to class, and you went and you learned, all right? Same thing here. All right, the next word. All right, let me see where I'm starting at. All right, you got Salakia. You got Na, Na in the Syrian, Na in the Paleo. You got Wa, and you got Lak, Nawalak, Nawalak, which means born. Okay, all right. You were born like Jeremiah and all the other prophets, okay, and teachers of the Lord to teach this word, man. All right. This is what you was appointed to do, all right? And I know I got that word appointed. Let me see where it is. I know I did. Yep, here you go. All right. The word for appointed is wa'id. All right. So you got the the wa, all right, in the Assyrian and in the Paleo, the wa, and then you got the id, all right, it's connected, right? So you got the wa'id, and that means appointed, appoint, all right? Appointed, all right? You was appointed to learn and to go teach, all right? If that's your lot, all right? Let's see. All right, here you go. Got another one. This is a good one, all right? You got Tazah, Ra, and then Ha, right? So I should have put the connector here. I didn't. Salakia. Tazarak, all right? And that means to cry, right? That's what we should be doing unto the Lord, man. The scriptures say, give him no rest, right? Till he make Jerusalem with praise on the earth, right? Then there was another one. In Exodus, where Israel was crying unto the Lord, and he heard their prayers, man, because of the bondage. And he remembered the promises of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that he made with them, right? Okay, I got a few more words. All right. All right. You got right here, you got the letter Ma, Na, and then Ha. All right. You remember, so it's connected here. You drop that extra A. So the number here, I mean, the word, I just said what the word was. But the word here in the Hebrew is Mana. All right. The Ma and then the Na. All right. Mana, and it means number. All right. Number. All right. And I got this from this book right here. All right, I got these words from this book right here. I know brothers is circling around the camp, all right, around the camps, but I'm sure brothers got this, or you can just go through the blue letter and look up words, all right? Let's see. All right, let's do this one. All right, this is Ba and then Ra, right? Bara. Bara, which means to create, all right? Create. The Lord created everything that you see here, man, all right? Including you. Let's see. There's one more I want to get. Where is that? All right, we should all know this one. All right, we've seen this one before. It's one of the names of our apostles, right? So you got the Ga right here, all right, and then you got the Ba and the Ra, so they're connected, right? So you got Gabar, right, and it means warrior, right? And the elder apostle Gabar is a warrior. He's a warrior for the Lord, man. Yahweh Shemel Shai, right? So those are just a few words, man. All right, let's go over one more time. All right, you got Gabar, which means warrior. We got Bara, which means create. We got Mana, which means number. We got Nawalak, which means born. We got Wa'ai, which means appoint. We got Tazarak, which means cry, which we should be doing unto the Lord. All right. We got Nagash, which means oppress. All right. We got Yahayar, which means vain. We got Shemak, which means joy or cheerful. All right. We got Tazadak, which means justice. And we got Kathab, which means class. All right. So, as I learn, all right, I'm going to continue writing flashcards to help me learn. And Lord will, next Saturday I make it just like a learning Hebrew words, right, class. But just make sure we understand the lettering, the alphabet first. All right, learn the alphabet, write flashcards of the alphabets, and then go over the alphabets. Right. If you got a whiteboard at your house or something, write certain letters up there, and then as you walk past, you try to guess what that letter is, or take your time and figure out what the letters are, man. Right? If you write them, then you'll know them. But have somebody else write them up there, and learn them that way. Right? Have them write them up there, and then if you walk by the board, write down what you think that letter is. And if you right or you're wrong, they'll tell you. Right? And you do the same thing with that other person. If you have a family in the house, or if you just learning. Make flashcards, man, and take some time. Set up a routine, like you said here. Set up a routine and go over it, right? And choose a word, right? Choose a word. And today's word, right? Today's word is gabar. Let me see if I can find it again, right? Gabar. All right, that's today's word, right? Because one of our elder apostles is a warrior, all right? And his name is Apostle Gabar, all right? So that's the word of the day, all right? But take your time learning, all right? And Lord will, y'all was edified, man. All right, until the next time, shalom.